Hello, everyone. I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about Stootworks and how we got started, sort of our origins, and what Stootworks can do to help you in your business. Um, I have come from a family of entrepreneurs. So, my great grandfather had a business, and my grandfather had a business, and my father had a business, and my brother had a business. I grew up knowing people who own their own businesses and who were financially independent. And so as I grew up, then that's something that I look forward to. I went off to college and I received a degree in accounting. And as part of my degree in accounting, I was able to perform accountancy and audit work. And one of the audits was for the city of Dallas. And so not only did I do corporate accounting, I did governmental accounting, and I worked for two CPA firms. One was Owens and Thurman, and the other one was Bill Agall CPA. And so, as part of that experience, I learned a lot about accounting for businesses. Um, and I was able to sort of watch other people perform accounting duties, and it gave me a better understanding about what I had learned in school. And so eventually I decided to pursue another interest. However, I still kept books for people and I still did taxes. And at some point along the line, my I decided to open a book publishing company. And so that book publishing company was the first company that I ever opened and ran. And as part of that, I had to do tax work and I had to do the accounting work for that business and also marketing and sales and pretty much everything that came with the business. And so I learned a lot about how businesses are run, and I learned about how the accounting that I learned in school and the accounting that I learned in the CPA firm, how it actually applied practically to a business, particularly a small business, because typically in small businesses, you only have one person doing all the work, as opposed to a large corporation where you have several accountants and you have lots of workflow systems that help everything run efficiently. When you're operating a single business, it's a very different thing. And so the owner typically does a lot of everything. So I learned that as part of the first business that I opened. After that came medical practices. I opened about three medical practices and set up the workflow systems and did the accounting and did the tax work for that. There were employees, so employee payroll and deducting taxes and sending those off to the state. So that was part of my responsibility in managing those businesses and maintaining the accounting and tax work for those businesses. And after that, it was a rehab company, then followed by several other businesses that I assisted in opening and establishing the workflow systems and doing the tax work. So later on, it was a home health company, and then after that, a rehab facility, and another book publishing company, a therapy practice, and just a number of different businesses. I assisted an attorney in setting up his work and his workflow systems and payroll and accounting and sales tax and all of those things. So I have had a number of experiences helping businesses start off from the beginning and taking them through success. Through Stoot Works started off as Stoot Business Services, and so in addition to the accounting and tax services, business consulting services, helping other people sort of understand what's important to know when starting a business, and just sort of helping them establish their paperwork and talking about employees and if they're going to issue stocks if they're establishing a corporation. I've also set up uh, nonprofit organizations, home owners associations, and so those are nonprofits, and the accounting for that is a little different, and the setup's a little different. But I was able to successfully help those organizations set up the businesses that work for them and maintain those businesses. And so Stoot Business Services has transformed itself into Stootworks because now we can offer the mentorship, especially the mentorship that I wish I would have had when I started out, just helping people know what's important to know. Because when you don't know, you don't know, and it's important to get have mentors that can help you establish your business, who can talk to you when things don't go so well, help you plan for the good days and plan for the rainy days, because that's one thing that I found out in business is that you have to plan for the rainy days. They will come, and hopefully they come later than sooner, but they will come, and you will need to know how to manage those if you want your business to survive and thrive. And if you want your business to grow, you need to have a good plan. And so establishing a good plan and having a vision for the future is very important. And so that is involved in just sort of thinking through what your goals are for your business. Why are you starting your business? What do you want your business to do? How will your business serve other people? And how are you going to make it all come together? And so, Stootworks is here to help you establish a plan, to get your initial paperwork filed, to set up your workflow systems, to help you with the accounting and tax work, tax preparation that goes with that, and that have to be maintained. If you are in a retail or sales business, then you will have to pay sales tax, and you'll need to know how to do that and submit them in a timely manner, because those penalties can really devastate your business, especially in the beginning. They need to be done on time, and you need to be able to have a plan to be able to pay for those things as as they are due. And so I want you to know that Stootworks is here for you. We have experience. We have experience in a number of different industries, including construction, service industries, healthcare, medical practices, rehab centers. We have experienced a lot of different businesses, and we are here to help you. So give us a call at 850 497 2524 or 8509 728680, or you can email us at stootworks2 at gmail.com. We are happy to help you. Also, there are several books on how to maintain in retirement. So once you have gone through your businesses and you're ready to retire, how you can do that successfully, or even if you're just thinking about how to do that. And so those books are available on Etsy. So www.etsy.com /shop/ Nine Moons Creations. If you'd like more information, send me an email, and I'll put the description down in the link so that you can get a copy of that. I also have a book on how to save money. So if you're thinking about going into business and you want to have money to help you go into your business, a good savings plan is a great idea, especially if you don't qualify for loans. So check the link in the description so that you can get those books, and they can help you get a better start and maintain. So um, I hope to hear from you. Comment, like, and share, and let me know what you think.